Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry, I don't know what happened to me. I turned into like a robot there. That was strange. All right. Let's get it.
Select an enemy in range of
Hey.
that light pattern. So, hey.
Greetings,
Hello.
salutations, and good morrow.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How do you do this?
Hey, Christopher.
Howdy,
Que-
neighborino.
Question, since
Yeah.
I don't think it's come up yet. If you are in range of Mad Light Pattern and you aren't affected by it, does Primus still use his abilities on the person within range?
So, how, okay, what do you mean by unaffected by it? You mean because he can't see you?
Yes, if he can't see...
If you normally would be affected by an ability but cannot be affected because it can't be seen, then he gains 1 point of flux instead of affecting them with that ability.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's an instead of effect.
Great. You're good, Cratzzy. You might go down, or sorry, Marvus. You might go down, but it's for a worthy cause.
It's fine. It's workman's compensation. I'm just taking a risk.
I can just pick him up, guys. Chill.
Alrighty. You know what time it is. Is everybody here?
Time to die.
Present.
Present slams.
Hello.
Hello.
I just came from school.
From Shul. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Ooh.
Still waiting for my music.
Music man.
I'm turning it up.
All right. Let's get it. Sabeiro.
Free action cry.
Oh man, starting off well.
You gotta get the tears out. I'm going to Marshall real quick. I don't think that's sufficient. Well, I'm intending on making a beeline to this mana channeler, so I'm gonna have to take the dash action to get to his ass.
We're so slow.
Yep.
Waddling to battle.
I gotta hucklebuck my way up here, don't mind me. By the way, I have a concern for all of you. Did you think an angel would look like this? Like, I expected eyes and rings and wings and other things, and this is none of that. Like, absolutely none of it. This is a concern I have. Is this like a weird conflux thing that's happened? And I don't like this at all. Are all of them like this?
What?
Response and paralysis.
I don't know. I don't like this at all. This is weird. Evelyn Grace, you can go now.
Okay, sure. I want to know.
Can you show me? Sorry.
I wanna know.
How much damage can you do, Undead?
Much? I deal 2d6 plus whatever.
No, it's not. That's not.
Things like 2d6 plus 6.
Did you double dash to get over there?
Well, I have haste on me.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to take 2 turns to dash over there. I decided. There's someone who needs saving. She's made a decision. Just don't pick sight without, for fuck's sake.
Pick sight without? Is that what we're supposed to do?
I'll kick your ass if you pick that.
What?
Think she'll, And you know what? She actually has... Yes, she does. She has to spell magic. Probably need to use it now, then, in that case.
Ooh.
How do you feel about being dispelled, Marvus?
Once again, response and paralysis. Okay. Joke aside, I would like to take a turn.
Yeah. But would you still be in melee? You would just have to take 2 hits, or do you want... Be unseen. It's possible if we pick Beyond, he may pick you to be unseen.
True.
Because, like, obviously he doesn't want to get hit, so...
Wait, I'm just looking at the passive for this. Let's see. It should be fine. I'm just looking at the passive for Eyeball.
Alright, so... Evelyn gathers the soul energy to just make a pattern that surrounds Marvus and will dispel magic.
Alright. Roll me a wisdom check. Okay.
I'm going to use my 11 on that.
Okay. Marvus, you are no longer paralyzed.
Woo woo! Big clap. Good job, Nooya.
Get up.
I just consumed the power-up mushroom.
Should I move 30 feet towards Sabeiro, or should I just start getting in range? That doesn't ship me to Order of Chaos, right?
Get rid of the fucking mana, guys. I think.
Alright.
I'll move. It's not like I could do anything to Primus anyway, so I think I'm going to start moving then. Oh, I hate this. Alright, I think I'm going to end my turn.
Marvus.
I died, but then I lived. Okay. Attack roll. 9. Next up. Marshall.
Oh,
What do you want to know?
That's not what I wanted, my 20, but I'll take it. What do we decide? To see first beforehand?
either Illichanter active or Sight Within.
What is that? Just comparing what we actually know. Alright. Let's Marshall. Was it position envy? For the chancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's Marshall position envy.
Okay. All right. Action. Position envy. Choose an enemy at the start of its next turn. That enemy takes 1d6 psychic damage for each of its allies that are not adjacent to it. This repeats again on the target's following turn.
Okay.
Not what I thought at all.
I'm currently unseen, is that correct?
Yes.
No. Oh.
Sight within is active. Within 10 feet can't be seen.
Oh, it is active. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and I believe I'm also out of trance at the moment, correct?
Yep.
I was paralyzed. Alright, okay, so then let's do this. Beginning of the round, roll for... Is it? No, sorry, it's constitution damage. 3 damage for the aerostorm. That's not how I wanted to do that, never mind. So just roll 3.
3 damage to what?
To Primus because of the aerostorm passive.
I can't see you.
You know what? Correct. My apologies for that.
It's all good.
Ugh. And if I ready to action, I can't trance. I can't trance and ready action, correct? Or can I?
You could trance and then ready in action and then like attack. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the thing that triggers on ready?
That he can see me.
I have all inherent passive, which gives it another claw attack.
Right.
I see. Okay.
But in
And I mean-
return, another orb passive doesn't trigger.
Yeah, because he can then see me at that point. Alright.
We want to kill the orb. And you can move under the pieces, by the way.
Yeah, but distance-wise, it don't matter. Unless I'm moving closer away, because the core would be the same distance. As I come here.
Oh, is that true?
Can
What?
I move here?
No, you can attack it from there. As long as you can hit the core, you can hit all of his pieces. The extra tokens are just... They're there
Yeah,
for
no,
style, really.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask if I move here, where the marker is now, would I still be able to hit everything, or just that one part since I can't hit the core?
You can just move here.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Ooh. 1, 2. Alright. I'll move here. Right. I will trance once again. And I will ready an attack for after Sera's turn.
Okay.
Ooh, baby.
And
That's it?
all I can do. That's all I can do. Where's the carousel again?
Sera,
I have some questions.
ask him up.
Can you describe what I am standing on?
That is a stone dais that is flowing with mystical energy.
Like mana?
Yeah, there's mana all over the place.
Okay. And can you describe the edge of this?
The edges of the dais appear to be in Taladonic script, depicting ship functions. directly attached to the administration area.
And it's just a flat edge, and then
Yep.
Okay. The tentacles my character has. Can they attach to things? I'm getting confused with what I read a long time ago.
You can
and
grab.
What I actually have.
You can grab on things, but you don't have.
Was it spider climb?
You don't have spider climb. No.
Okay, so I can't stick to a wall.
No.
Okay. Righto. Okay. Let's see here. This is a question to my group. So here are my options with my check. We can keep going on uncovering abilities, or we could start to try to unravel a little bit more about Primus himself. The path that I could have Sera go down is she knows that Valis is a fragment of Taladon. Valis had a sigil of some sort on his wrist that demonstrated he was a failure fragment. She has surmised that Primus was created by Taladon, so she could try to go down that path. So we could either go on the puzzle path to try to figure that out, or we could go on the mechanical path. We have a preference.
I mean,
Kill it.
I have a preference. I don't have your character's preference.
I feel as if it's worth trying to explore with the puzzle path. But as evidenced by when we first left the amphitheater, we gave up pretty quick on a puzzle. Now, something I was wondering, these mana channelers, I was wondering whether or not you'd be able to, like, since you're our arcane caster, I was wondering whether or not you'd be able to go and look into how they are channeling this mana, and maybe you can drain mana to possibly replenish spells.
I agree. That's what I was asking about what she's standing on, but I don't think we're in a situation where I do that yet.
Okay. Then I say puzzle.
What are the effects we don't know yet?
Sight within both actives would be useful. I have a great hunch on one of them. A very accurate hunch on one of them, I should say.
Be right back, bathroom, while you think about it.
We're missing one Sundering Fist active. Sunlight Mantra. All the things that are absolute territory. Do we have all that?
I believe so, yeah. Clashing Steel, we have all of Clashing Steel. We have all of Transmugrecy. And we have all of Mad Light Pattern. I'm like over here just making the document look a little nicer and doing spell check and shit.
Wait, Sight Without? We have that. What did you say,
Within.
Nooya? Sight Within.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, the
speculation.
two speculations. I see. Okay. I think I go for more abilities. I don't think we're ready yet to start unpuzzling things. Because we're still in the try to win this mechanically. Okay. I'll wait for him to come back.
You guys wanted to focus on the orb?
Yes.
Sure. If
Uh,
that
I'll-
sight within ability is true,
I
we should never pick it.
will say though that the group after us has 5 HP on their orb, and by my understanding, we're planning to clash it. So I don't know how that would work.
Well, me neither.
Because I was gonna suggest focus on another part.
Wait, they're going to clash it?
Yeah, I mean it's 5 HP, and the Veil of Kings remember
But-
that.
But we don't know for sure that if they disable it and they disable it for good, that doesn't mean that it's going to be the same for us.
From what we understand, only the core is across the board.
Yeah.
I see.
We
Alright.
did ask. Let's see here.
Yes.
Well, in absolute territory, whenever a piece would be defeated, can clash that piece before the core restores it. So the piece has to be defeated, and then somebody has to clash it before the core restores it.
Yeah, and I think that's per all in.
Yeah, that's what I have down below in a section for clashing.
I don't think that's. Well, actually, now that I think about it, clashes do affect everyone.
Mm-hmm. But we're
So
we're not the
maybe.
clashing group. We only have 2 bird.
Even so, I don't want Orb of Sanctions to be up during our fight ever. So, if there's
Yeah,
anything to target, because if you're an unseen, then the claws fail to hit you, and then nothing else happens, and also all the passives are removed, and we can go ham. So, like, if you can also clash the Orb of Sanctions, that would be amazing. So.
Alright. We just have to deal 200 damage in 3 IL hours, guys. We got this.
Exactly. you got the spirit in you.
That's the only thing I got in here right now.
Here's a worry, though. So one of the speculations I made means that whenever someone gets wounded, they are in danger of sight within. And if you're far away, I think you're going to explode.
I just keep scrolling up and down the node document to try and see what's happening.
So I think I'm worried. I think we can't pick sight within again.
Arcadum, are you back?
It's not.
Because what's going to happen is, if we pick sight within and he activates that active. Oh wait, sorry. No. My bad.
I am back.
Welcome.
What's it gonna be?
Can I Arcana for sight within? Does that count for the Eye of All? Or does that need to be a martial?
Sight you could probably Arcana, yeah.
Okay. 13.
Insufficient, unfortunately.
Okie dokie.
Fuck.
The next series of questions I have for you.
Yeah.
The guys are telling me I have word of dismissal on me. Is that correct?
Let me check. I don't have it here, but
I don't have an icon on me if I do.
That is correct.
I do have it on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Second question. My Keymaster ability, which teleports me, does that still trigger the damage if I moved towards
Teleportation isn't movement.
Cool. Then what I think I'm going to do... Let me measure. If I go here, then it's still that way, though.
I think you only get pushed in relation to Primus.
30 feet away. Oh, so
Yeah.
that would then be this way?
Yeah.
Okay. So I could move myself 15 feet. Okay. Rats! I wanted to use my tentacles and slap something, but I can't. I have to move myself.
I wanted to be a monster!
I wanted to slap something. I'll have to wait patiently. Alright. I will... I think I have to do my old trusty. Let me look. Amusing question. How far down is it from here? It's down below? 30 feet?
No.
60 feet?
Further than you can see.
Oh, so if I push this mana channeler off, he just falls forever and stays alive forever?
I can't answer that, but
Oh, that'd be so funny if I did Gust of Wind and just... Sorry. All right, I would like to raise a Biting Frost, this mana channeler here, and as I do it, I would like to teleport here, 15 feet. So wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of those hit. Let me remind myself what my ability is. Hang on.
You know, the
Nope,
fact that a
not that
17
one.
missed. These guys have 18
3,
AC.
Yeah,
3
I think
times 4, 12 extra damage. And there would be some snow wherever I was, which was 15 feet. Here, snow here.
As the snow hits, it evaporates into the mana.
Ooh, fascinating. What happens?
It just dissipates into the mana.
Very cool.
If you want to explore that, you'll need more martial checks.
Okie dokie. Did my check. I can't really move towards him. If I move to the side, does this count as towards him? To
Yep,
the right here?
because you're getting closer.
Okay. Cool. So I don't want to move. I did my check. Am I missing anything, guys?
I
no.
believe you're good.
Alrighty.
I would like to take my ready to action.
1, 2. Hold on, this happens at the end.
Oh,
2.
Right.
Absolute territory counter at 3. Alright, now you may take your ready to action.
oh yeah. I have to actually hit the T button. Damn. Unfortunate.
Alright. Okay. It's claw time. Clashing Steel is automatically active due to absolute territory. And in addition to that, I get 1 additional activation, so please choose 2 other for Claw of Agony.
Sorry, why 2 other?
Because Claw of Agony was activated, or excuse me, Claw of Agony was received an additional activation because Frosty was not visible at the start of his turn and then became visible by readying.
Yes.
So,
that's right. Okay.
Claw of Agony has an additional activation. So, you have Clashing Steel, which is automatic from Absolute Territory, and of those 3, choose 2 of them.
All right.
Which one do we not want, is how I would put it.
Let's not take the first.
Here's the problem. So there's going to be 3 passives active, which means he's probably going to have 3 effects on him. One of them is a critical hit, and I think one of them is anti-healing. So we kind of have to pick one.
Do you have your resistance to damage type?
Yes.
Is it physical only?
Not at the moment. I can choose whatever hits me next that isn't physical.
Do you prefer to be crit? Because your AC is kind of shit.
What's your
What
AC
would-
right now?
Still 15. I missed the attack.
Yeah, all he needs to do is get a 25 in order to crit you. So like, for Sundering Fist. So I don't know if you want that. You're taking 3 hits at crit probably.
Alright. Again, let's not pick Sundering Fist.
Okay. Then in that case let's do Claw, Chaos and Crimson then.
Why is there a bubble fire now?
T. Hit T. T is both text bubble and target.
Okay.
All right.
You good with that? Everything except Sundering? Yeah, okay.
Time to get hit.
Claw will activate Crimson Clutch parry. And then the claw will ready in action. Albert.
Oh shoot, I have to ask a clarifying. If they attack any target other than Claw of Agony, they are attacked and are afflicted with Crimson Claw. Attacked by what? The Claw?
Claw, yeah.
Okay, they're attacked by the Claw.
What if they're out of range?
Then I can't attack them.
That's what I was asking.
Am I still debuffed? I don't think so.
I have to go find what that thing was called. It's where every roll was a 5, Arcadum, whatever that was. Is that still on us?
Oh, that one. Yes. Let me check.
I think it ended at the turn. Shoot.
Which one are you? No.
Where are you?
Twisting Fates under Divination.
Yeah, it's done.
Hell yeah.
Go get him, champ.
Kill. Death. Okay. Did you have a plan for me, Lolly?
I wanted to be the one to kill this, but... Well, let's think
Okay.
about this. Our counter's at 3. If we leave all these up, Absolute Territory activates again, so that's a gamble. I think it's worth you killing the Mana Channeler.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we at least get one more round and Sabeiro's down by the other one. So I think you kill him.
Besides, that's blood for Sera to take.
Yep, I see the concentration.
Alright. So I can finally attack. Where is my there it is, okay. First we can start with the marshal of the enemy. A very tactically.
Negative.
Never mind.
That's the third 13. Man,
I haven't critted yet, right?
no.
I don't believe so.
Me neither. Mine also wrong. Oh wait, I have actually. I have one stack of Dragoon. Okay, then I breath him. My notes are correct. I shall.
Can I ask why? Oh,
He can
Why?
get it back on a crit, so
Wreck yeah.
yeah, I
Didn't die.
suppose.
Oh, that's perfect. No. Don't kill him now. That's perfect.
Okay, you're welcome.
Sure.
The boss is immune to poison. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. It's all yours.
Spits and leaves.
We just spit on him and leave? Wow.
You just fucking like had really bad halitosis right in his face and just left. Like you need some orbit gum.
Maybe.
Skill issue.
This is what happens when you see
L plus ratio plus malt.
Before I leave, it's safe to
No
drink
wenches.
a haste potion, right?
I think so. I can't track everything that's happening.
It's fucking beyond the beyond
No,
thing.
it's transmucracy. Bonus
Trans-
action.
Yeah.
Transmu.
would
Yeah,
have to
that's
make
word
it-
of weight.
Yeah, you would have to take a hefty DC. That DC is higher, by the way. So like,
Why is that always active? That's not
Because of
active
that
yet, right?
it is active.
No, not until our next trigger, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so if
after
you-
the story.
If you take a haste potion now and then he uses transmucracy bonus action, then you're immediately lethargic and you have to wait an entire turn, dude. I don't think it's worth it.
Well, my question is if transmucracy is always active from absolute territory before we get to the next countdown.
Yes.
Okay, so it is active instantly.
Yes. The three ability sets that are now permanently active always are Clashing Steel, Mad Light Pattern, and Transmucracy.
So haste is useless now. Let's see.
It makes it to where
Essentially.
he wastes an action to get rid of it.
Well,
Yeah, but it also kills
bonus
my own
action. Wait, what is it? Yeah, it's a bonus action. It's not even that troublesome for him to do that.
You readied an action or some shit too.
Yep, he ready.
Okay.
I have the distinct feeling it's if we don't attack the claw, then the claw is going to go off.
Well, even then, the claw can only attack once when you're reading an action. So I think he's waiting for the orb to be attacked, and then he can combo on Marvus.
So
Actually,
we're at. Who should I
what
take?
I believe is he's waiting for that to go off, and then he can whack me. Because if it doesn't damage me, since it didn't damage him, that goes off.
Still, if he's reading an action for only one attack, then he's not going to do much anyway. So as long as you don't attack the orb this turn, then it doesn't matter.
No, I don't think you understand what I mean. I have to get hit. If I don't get hit, trance goes down. That's another level of exhaustion.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did I hit you?
Primus is evil. I won't forgive him.
Once again, I was expecting like
Yeah,
eyes.
I'm the bad guy.
wings.
Hello. Welcome to the conversation.
But it wouldn't matter if you attack, right? Because if you attack, you still have trance.
I didn't damage him. I believe that's how it works.
So he
If
has
I
to get hit
do
to
it-
maintain it.
I can hit you.
If you have not dealt or received damage, so
Oh. Okay. For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought it was just the attack action.
I say fuck up Primus. Like just absolutely decimate his weirdly shaped body.
I can't do much from here though. I could either approach Primus or I can approach this guy.
And you can't hurt Primus right now anyway.
What?
you aren't seen either because of that eye.
Sight
thing that goes
before. You're the only target for sight before.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you want to go and head down here and help me with this mana chandler?
Yeah, I will. Let's see. I can only move so much. Whew. However, Sabeiro. Oh fuck.
I'm far as fuck away. This grill is not a hole.
Should I just do you don't mind my buff going off? I haven't felt like I can use it. Fuck, I can't talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it.
Like I can't even use it, you know? I
Mhm.
might as well just try to attack.
Go
with-
for it, because I need to drop it. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then Sabeiro from afar. You hear a
From
whistle
downtown.
I believe in you.
from a glowing green arrow.
That's
It's right.
disadvantage.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, but would it be normal?
Oh, it would actually be a 20. Yeah. It will cancel out, right?
Yeah.
It
Does that, say,
automatically
does that
rolls.
say Langbow?
Yes.
So he actually crits? Oh my goodness.
It's a crit, guys. It's a crit. That is actually insane.
Just roll another d8.
That's my boy.
That is my boy. I get a dragoon stack, boys.
Wow,
Let's
and you get your
go.
breath back that you're never gonna
Get my-
use.
Breath back. What do you mean I'm never
Langbow.
gonna use?
Gotta pull out his langbow.
Langbow.
Whoa.
Hey,
It's
I'm
an A in
starting
there
to get
for
my
Albert.
drow.
It's my name,
A
guys.
for Albert.
Oh, by the way, that's a plus 2 to damage as well. Because I forgot to add the blood mode.
Boom.
Yes. That's a total of 17. Not bad.
That's some thick damage.
Some right in the chest.
God.
Pew. And you turn your head. You see that I wave at you from afar, from 160 feet away.
Flaps around in a
Bureau
happy
waves as
circle.
well.
You're in the air, right? You're like 30 feet above the.
Yes, now I'm as high as this is,
Okay.
which is how tall are
30.
the things? 30.
30, yeah.
I shall edit my thing. And yeah, guys, that's what I can do. I think
He marshaled
Did you
already? Yeah, he did.
I did
Yeah, he
marshal. I
marshaled.
did marshal.
I forgot in your
Okay.
5-minute turn.
Yeah, sorry. I need to get into my head into the game. Kind of. I got it now. How the fuck do I end my
Yeah.
turn?
I take 500
Yeah.
years to take a turn, so you're fine.
Okay, thank you.
Wing.
All right. Let's see. Mad Light pattern is always active. I need you to choose 2 other actives as it has +1 to its activations this turn.
What the hell? Why?
This choice doesn't matter because none of us are in range. So I
Oh,
say
these
we
are the
Descartes doesn't
donuts, right?
Yeah.
Just do the 10 to 20 feet one.
Yeah, we're gonna do sunlight and twilight.
Sunlight and Twilight. All right. All right. Mad Light goes off. I gain +1 flux
Why?
because you would normally be affected and I cannot see you.
But I readied my action, so you can see me.
Not after it's completed. I can't.
Oh, so it only stays for as long as it's like.
Mm-mm. Only as long as it's ready.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's only as long
Big
as you're
break.
ready. Once your action's done, then you're not readied anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Excellent news.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. All right. The wing will ready in action. All right, guys. Choose an eye.
Oh shit.
Oh.
He gets flux and he gets to use mad light. That's baller. I feel like we go within again. Or we
Creatures
go
within-
beyond and risk a save.
after Primus. What's the save?
Oh, actually, that's not a good idea either.
DC 18 strength save? Ha! I'm not making that.
Well, yeah, there's only one person, so
18 base? What the hell?
one person has a strength save to make, and another person has, or everyone else has disadvantage on saving throws, and that will also suck.
That looks terrible.
Yeah. So we do sight within again.
Are any
Yep.
wounded?
The speculation for within only lies. That looks pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
thought so,
we're
too.
not wounded.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
That's true, but on Illichanter, he gets the damage to someone, anyone he wants. And then if we pick within again, then he will most likely get them out.
So equal to the distance, like in feet, like 195 damage for me right now.
If you're damaged, I believe that would be the case, yes. So it's safe right now, but if we need to think about the next turn as well. And also, whatever that false smiles does, I don't know if that's even right, so...
I will tell you, false smiles has not been identified yet, and people keep making speculation as to what it is, and they've been wrong every time. So
Yeah, it still doesn't look right.
I would not trust that until you actually make the check on it.
I agree.
This says he'll teleport us all into melee range.
No, I think that was another thing that teleports us, so don't worry about that.
That sounds good. Free teleportation?
Not
I'm
really.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I want to
what do
slam
y'all
someone
wanna
on
do?
a tentacle.
Let's just pick one. What do y'all want to do?
Not die.
We'll go.
And
I say we can just go with them.
I think so too.
Alright,
I agree.
Within,
Yeah.
correct.
so be it.
Game over. We all die.
It's always that one
what
choice.
did you to pick? You've activated my trap card.
You've activated my bitch card.
You've activated my Visa MasterCard.
Remember to sub, guys.
Show your love for Valentine's Day by gifting subs, subbing, or at least participating in the chat. It's really good for the algorithm.
I think
Thumbs up
that's-
emoji.
I think that's why he can't hit you with the claw either, and that's why he's ready. So as soon as Marvus is visible again, that shit's gonna hit you.
Mhm.
One time.
Twice.
I mean, if we can't use multi-attack in a ready action, then he can't.
No,
right?
he's holding an action.
Who actually?
What I mean.
Well, he can only use one action, but... Wait a minute. Now I'm confusing myself.
No, he has the claw that has a readied, and the wing has a readied.
Yes.
What does combo do for one of the claws?
Hey, Marvus.
Hey.
Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Oh, man.
Can you guess why?
No.
I won't put you through it. All right, let's see here. All right, you're gonna take some damage, buddy.
Yay. Oh.
It is an effect that has been unidentified.
That's a pirate victory if I've ever met one.
An odd amount of damage. It's not rolled either.
Did it take the temp HP as well? Or was that?
It already damaged your temp. Yep.
Oh, yeah, let me just take it off of the sheet.
Actually, it didn't. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. What? How much temp did you have?
It was 5.
5.
There you
Yeah. There you go.
How much damage did it do?
16. 16? 11 plus 5. Yeah, 16.
What?
What? Yeah, there we
What
go.
the hell?
Boom, 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 bam. Nothing else. Check this over here. Look over there. Nodders. Hey! It's your boy, Orb of Sanctions here. Okay, now Word of Dismissal will fade. So Sera doesn't have that anymore. Transmucracy is always active. Please choose one of its other ability sets. Sorry.
Okay. And I think we've all agreed on Illichanter. Correct.
Looking. Okay. Position envy sounds scary, but sure. 1d6, what would that be? 4d6?
Yeah, that would be 46.
Let's see how much of that. 12?
Is that DC increase permanent?
Identify that.
The average is 14, I think.
Okay. I can survive 14 damage.
The passive gaining +1 to his DCs for abilities.
Yeah, it's always it's gonna stay there until the orb is gone.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So the claw currently has a parry up and a ready action up. So it's really defending that orb.
Oh.
So what's it gonna be?
Well,
What? What do you want on?
we were waiting on you because you were still
But
looking.
Illichanter is really bad if we're gonna focus the orb though.
Why?
I'm
Just-
fine. I could survive 14 damage. I'm fine with that.
I'm
Well,
just
we're-
looking at passives.
We're picking it because we don't want another word of dismissal from adjurification. Or maybe if I don't know, Sera, do you care if you get pushed again?
Oh, that's fine. You push me around. Tee.
All right.
Shove me.
We'll consider that too, I guess.
Manhandle my technicals.
My God.
And it gets more AC, so that's if you want to deal with that, then
No, that's I'm okay. I'm fine with the Illichanter.
I'm not attacking him for another round, so we're good.
Yeah, me neither. Probably
so what does that mean?
Illichanter.
Yeah, I say Illichanter.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like Illichanter.
I agree.
Nope, that's wrong. Not that one.
I just want to pop this mana channeler right in the mouth.
Illichanter,
Slice his mouth off.
give me a dream. Bum 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 bum.
You would have like a cross section of a burger.
All right. Burn it. Okay, that looks good to me. Now, something dark side. Something complete.
He's doing it.
I regret my choice already.
okay, I believe you. Rock your body in time. Hey, Albert,
Ooh.
can you make me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
All right, friend. Congratulations. You are now slow.
Oh.
You're too slow.
You know,
Yeah.
this is
Keep-
fine.
Keep track of that.
And in addition to that, I'm going to select you for Position Envy.
Oh no. Comboing.
Alrighty then. That'll work. Clickety clack. Hit him with a bat. Sabeiro.
Yeah.
Gonna do my martial.
Marshal it up.
I'm amazing. You know, have I told you guys that before? Time for me to do what I do best. Make this man mourn.
Mourn him.
Ow.
Damn, really?
Oh damn, that missed. In my hasted action. Okay.
All right.
Damage.
Sure.
Damage. Progress. Progress.
Do you want me to action surge?
Heal him.
Oh, lang means long in Norwegian. That's hilarious.
I think it might be worth it because if for some reason the doctor can't do enough damage, that's an extra round out of 3 rounds.
I don't know if I can climb the stairs enough to use Sacred Flame.
I think it was halfway is what we had to get. And you can go 30 feet, right?
I was like here because that's where Civil's on.
I mean, no, I can't really get it, so... I would say do it in the case... You get 2 attacks, though, right?
Yeah, I get 2 attacks.
I don't know if you kill it in 1 turn.
It'll be fine.
There we go. That's the mindset I was looking for.
Oh, shit.
Just a little bit. Come on. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Do you not believe in my ability to whoop ass?
I do. I
Well,
always
then
have.
I'm whooping ass. I'm whooping ass then.
All right, let's see it.
Heal
Alright.
him!
Oh, shit.
A bellowing cry from the top of this.
Yes!
Oh!
Whoa! Yes!
Oh my god, dude!
You know what? I should have believed.
Piece of shit!
That thing right now.
Yes,
Alright, I'm gonna go down the stairs now.
We can finally,
Don't mind
like,
me.
give a shit about Primus now.
And I
Finally!
got the grace.
Did you get him?
Yeah, I got him.
Alright. Well, we're about to die soon, so...
Yeah, you'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's all good.
How did you get here so fast?
I have haste.
But... Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hucklebuck pretty fast, Evelyn.
He's zooming. He's schmoving.
He's like moving, like his legs are moving normally, but he's moving twice as fast.
The
So
walking
it's
animation broke, don't mind me.
like, yeah.
My God.
T-posed on him. He couldn't handle it. He just deleted himself humbly.
Do I have to make any like acrobatics check to get over this
There's
wall.
glass.
Well, yeah, but there's like a wall in front of the
Yeah,
glass.
there's a railing.
Really?
This is up to code.
Was it just glass?
Well, yeah, but yeah,
Just walk on it, dude.
it's just floor. But I'm because there's a railing. I'm wondering if it costs a move to get through it.
Does what cost movement?
To go through the railing on the glass.
There's no railing on the glass. That's
Okay,
only
there
there.
is.
That's over there. This is the
Oh, yeah,
railing. There's no railing
okay.
here. And even if there was, it wouldn't be mechanically relevant.
But would it if you were pushed with word of dismissal?
No. If there was railing on the glass, it wouldn't be mechanically relevant for stopping of movement. The railing on the outer ring is 5 feet and therefore relevant.
Okay. That is good to know. In that case, I'll start moving closer. I'll have to keep track of which ring I want to step into.
Ah, yes, we have entered the geometry lesson.
3540 is Starlight. No. Yes, it's Starlight. Okay. So that's the very outer edge. And I don't think we're going to pick Starlight, so I'll just start moving in then.
You also still have your marshal.
That's true. I'll use that. Yeah. Marvus,
Yes.
you didn't tell me you got hit from something.
That's but the flesh wound.
That's... I can't bear to look at that. She's gonna start to cast Healing Word. Let's see.
I think my gout's acting up.
It's just like a spot that's like
Spoosh.
How many
I don't even know. I don't even know what type of damage it is. So it's like I didn't assume it was the necrotic one. It's just like a rotten piece of fish. It's like
Ew.
oh,
Was that a pre-existing condition?
Sorry, I'm looking at Never-Ending Cycle.
who doesn't like
Okay.
decomposing Cascari?
Yeah, I think I'll cast a yeah, I think we'll do that. Or do you want Sanctuary?
What are you casting?
Which one was Sanctuary again?
Sanctuary makes them roll a Wisdom save in order to attack you.
Sure.
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 Um,
Okay.
I'm trying to think, but I think it should be fine.
This is what it looks like.
Be fine. It'll buff out.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Then in that case, my order goes up to tier 2, and you also have +3 AC.
+3 AC.
Yeah.
Ooh la la. Our cleric is deploying.
I'm ooling, I'm lying, I'm
Medic inbound.
Yeah.
My mating call. I just started. One moment, I'll be back.
Wait, I got it. So, how far out does your AC thing? It's 30 feet.
Yes. I'll
Damn. 5 feet outside it. Otherwise, I'd have a 27 AC.
hold on. Let me look at parry one more time.
I've acquired some caffeine, guys. I'm ready.
Oh my.
I ate like a bowl of ramen, the only meal I've had today.
Okay, I think I'll use Sacred Flame just because.
Yes!
But
Yes!
it won't do anything. Don't cheer yet.
Are you gonna
Orb.
go-
I'm gonna go for the orb.
Smush him!
Sacred Flame.
He's casting Sacred Blame.
Wow, a 3?
It does its rolls differently, but I would have failed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Oh. Have you marshaled? Damn it, you did! Fuck. To follow up on that. One
Did-
day, guys, we're gonna get our marshals.
Did it just take radiant damage?
I mean, it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I'm trying to undo it right now.
Okay. Okay.
Is it
There it
immune to
goes.
radiant?
Yes.
All right. That'll be my turn then.
Alright.
Hey?
Hey,
Oof.
what you wearing?
Nice.
What you doing over there?
You up?
You up? Does that even work? Oh my god.
Works for me.
Okay.
Inside.
So here's what the claw wants to do. It wants you to attack another object other than the claw, and then it will combo.
We got Marshall. Yeah. Yeah, probably.
So if you want to avoid the combo, you should probably attack the claw.
The orb's right there.
See, here's my thing, right? I
The claw.
do not know if I want to. Claw. I don't know if I want to attack. Right. Reason being is he's got, like you said, he's got 2 ready to action, right? And I believe, could be mistaken about believe, that one of the what you call it, the ready actions is the wing of storms. Means I will take 4d6 for each point of flux. Now I don't know how many points of fluxes there are at the moment.
There's 2.
There's 2, so it means I'll take 8d6 damage, not including the claw damage, whatever that may be.
That's true. It's also holding mad type, so you would take 8d6 and 2 claw attacks.
Yes.
Well
I
then.
I also made my marshal. So is there anything else you guys want to know?
We were trying to do the eye thing. Let me scroll down.
Yeah.
Sight within.
I want to know.
Can you show me?
I want
Show
to
me
know
your
false,
dudes.
false smiles.
Okay. Should we finally get rid of the speculations?
I would
false
love to do that. I'm deleting it now.
Whatever dumbass wrote that in the films.
Wow, we're going back to attacking people.
Yeah,
guys. Gotta
do you
love it.
call them out? Bronze League, Bronze League.
But yeah, I'd like to know false smiles.
Very well. False Smiles is found within the Sight Within ability tree. It is an action. All creatures Primus cannot see must attack another creature that Primus cannot see. If they are not in range to attack any of these targets, they instead take 50% of their maximum HP and physical damage.
Excuse me.
Huh.
Huh.
See, so guys, this is why sometimes speculation isn't worth
Is this the one that was said that we were teleported in range?
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It ended
That
up
was
being,
off the mark.
It ended up being one of the orbs that did that. So
Yes, for all creatures he cannot see must attack. If
Do
not,
we
if
know
not
what
in range,
teleported us yet?
not the creature, right?
Control F, teleport. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
do. It's the passive for divingeration.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna name any party names that.
Name
There's
him,
There's so
Nooya.
much shade being thrown in here. It's hard to
Name
believe
him.
there's actually light
Hey,
abilities.
you know, you guys, maybe you
Guys,
should,
we're
I don't
working
know,
together, guys.
work as a
We're
team
working
and
together,
not
guys.
shit on your allies.
So they work harder.
I prefer to
Somebody-
lose and be right.
Yes.
Dude, the electric bill was not paid. The amount of shade
I
that
will
was being
spit on my
thrown.
own face.
Oh my goodness. Alright. But yeah, I don't know if I want to attack this one. Because I will take a shit ton of damage, and now that we know that, it'll make choosing it even harder if I get hit by a shit ton of damage this time.
Yeah. It's waiting for you to be visible, so maybe you should move away from it. Maybe that's an option.
That'll also proc another passive, where you start unseen and then seen. So Claw of
Well,
Agony, another passive.
Well,
Remember,
yeah, but
we're
then
stacking-
it gets another flux.
True. Why must I make complicated tactical maneuvers at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Because you're a G, that's why.
Mozambique here.
Mozambique here. I actually feel like my country for once. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what the trigger for the claw is, but if you move away, I think it would still attack you because you would be visible. So maybe if you
yeah.
still take the combo in that case, I don't think you.
Probably, but he still has to make the wisdom save. Right? So it's still. There's always a chance, guys. There's always a chance.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
Yes.
God damn it!
The dex save was pretty low. I don't know what its wisdom save is, but it could also roll.
That was inaccurate. Don't use
Oh, okay.
that.
Don't do. All right, yeah. There's probably no modifiers for the parts. It's up to you.
Wait, how far am I from you right now? 20?
30 from me.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, I can only move, so 20. Okay. What I could do, right, is I could come give you a big hug as thanks for the sanctuary. Take whatever damage I need to take, and then, or potentially take. And if nothing hits me, you can slap me for invasion of privacy.
Slap you with a cure wounds.
No, I meant actually slap me, damage. if I don't get hit by anything, because you're right before me, so.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Arcadum, I drew down the circles. Is this correct?
Why did you make them all the same color?
Because I'm going with the lines. I'm just trying to get a reference point.
That looks correct. Yeah.
Alright.
You're wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so, you're right with that, Doctor?
Yeah, I would just have to use an action to slap you in that case. I don't know. If that's what you were going for, then sure. You can also move 20 feet and not 30.
I mean, I'll be 15 feet away from you. That should be fine.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll just move.
What are you going to use your action for?
I'll probably just use it for another martial in that case.
Missing.
Do you want to dodge in that case?
I can dodge and move, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
I can dodge and move. All right. Yeah, I can do that. All right, then I'll do that. I'll dodge, and then I'll go to the doctor. Like, so you made it.
All right.
How's that? 15 feet. 15 feet.
Hold on. Things happen.
Things are happening, guys.
All right. +1 to Claw of Agony as you become seen as you hit 15 feet away from him. Okay. Ready to action goes off. First ready is going to be my claw. Make me an athletics check.
All right.
Run, Cascari, run.
Yo, this motherfucker trips.
Yeah. Big hops.
All right, I'll miss.
Wait, does it need to make the whiz save? If it makes the whiz save, it doesn't actually attack, or it doesn't attack.
Yeah, I'll make the will save. Okay.
All right, yeah.
Anyway, so that's the first one. The second one is going to be the wing.
Wait, but he's moving out of the range.
What do you mean he's moving out of the range?
He's walking 15 feet away from Mad Light, so why
Yes.
would Mad Light trigger?
Yes, but you also chose Sunlight, and you also chose Twilight. I didn't prepare Mad Light. I prepared a Sunlight ability, just in case you ran. And when he moves out of that, he moves into the range of Sunlight. On his way to you.
Do we pick Twilight?
Give me the damage.
The ones that are currently active are Twilight, Sunlight, and Mad Light.
Yeah.
I prepared a Sunlight pattern action in anticipation that you would try to retreat, which you did. And once you entered the Sunlight area, now I get to hit you with my ready to action. Are there any questions?
Really playing 4D chess out here. So
How
that's
much is
good.
gonna hit
All right.
me? The anticipation.
All right, anyway.
I'm just slowly turning masochistic at this point.
You're fine.
It's fine. Chill, guys.
Every time, man.
Oakley dokley.
The Cascari way, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Hit him with the frying pan.
All right.
Let him cook.
Oh, there's sunlight pattern. So.
Yeah, I'll hit him with the Sunlight. Oakley dokley. I'll spend.
We don't know what it is, Arcadum. Don't tell us.
I know. Spend both points of flux.
Oh no.
Oh, if you haven't identified it, I'll do a private roll, I guess. All right, Marvus is on fire. And he walks towards Evelyn, trying to hug her.
What the fuck?
The fire damage was half because of the height, right?
Oh,
Whatever.
is that your resistance that you have?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the only other damage besides physical.
Hold
I've
on,
taken.
hold on.
You have resistance to all damage except physical?
No. Trance gives me physical resistance, and then if I roll above, I believe it's a 6 on my tech roll, whatever the next damage is that isn't physical, I can choose to resist it.
Oh, sick, dude. Fuck yeah.
Alright, I guess I know what I'm using my action for then.
All right. There you go, buddy.
Yay! Alright, my turn is over. End turn.
Wait. Ah!
Oh, what was wrong?
Did you say you're gonna do your action to Marshall?
No, I dodged it.
He dodged.
Oh, okay.
But RP and IRL.
Oogie! You just rolled away. Just this giant Cascari ball rolls away.
Combat roll.
On fire as well.
How do I find out the HP of this mana channeler? Is that Marshall?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe we already have it as 50.
Yeah, that's what we
I would
Correct.
like to know his current
Oh, it's current? Oh, that's fine. You don't have to roll for that.
Oh.
His current HP is 4.
Okay. Okay. I also have more questions. I've never done this. So Ray of Frost is my cantrip.
Which you're
and
at
it's-
will. But, you know.
Which is not hard casting. Okay, got it.
Mm.
I understand what you just told me. Okay. So the question I have then, moving on, my freezing spear.
Spear?
If I kill something with that, does that count for my staff? Scrolling. Wisdom of the Rhyme. Whenever a cold damage spell you hard cast successfully defeat an image, you can recharge it by limited spells.
Are you
So
hard
freezing-
casting it?
Yeah, my freezing spear, I'd hard cast that, and then bonus actions use it to hit the thing.
Yep.
Okay, so that all counts. Okay, cool. Before I do that, let me look what else I got. Yes, I believe that's my plan. So even though Sera was temporarily impressed that Albert shot that guy from so far away, she feels her draconic arrogance she gave him is not being used to the most advantaged position, so she's going to drop concentration on that. And she will bring out her little freezing spear. Let me click this and click this. Do this. Whoa, zoomed in. Hang on. Oh god. I'm stuck on something. I have no idea what I'm stuck on. I can't move anything. Ah! Panic! Okay, cool. There we go. I'm back. Zoom in on Albert. Oh, let me read this again. Let's see here. Ends its turn. Right. Okay, so then bonus action, I'd like to ram it into this mana channeler.
You got it. Let me make a save. Hey guys, I'm gonna make a save. No, I didn't. Oh, that's private rolling. I didn't make it.
Let's see, what is it?
And it's 5 damage, which, hey, I had 4 health. Ah!
Excellent. Exactly what I needed. Okay, so first time I've also done this. So I can then recharge any of my soft cast abilities from my staff, correct?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm starting to track all this. Okay, so teleport is from my handmaiden thing, which actually is not my staff, I think. Where do I see which abilities from what? Give me a sec, I have to go find it.
Be right back. I have the bathroom again. I've been hydrating a lot, so yeah.
I'll go use the bathroom too.
His body was full of piss.
Remember to
Where?
drink water.
Yeah.
Where is my handmaiden of hell stuff? Somewhere.
I just realized I might have screwed up with the hide because I thought it was round, not combat. But it's all good.
Oh, fuck me. Where would that be? Search. Handmaiden. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, teleport is from Handmaiden of Hell. Okay, I did that wrong. But we accomplished what we needed to accomplish. And it means that I can move again. I'll wait for him to come back though, because I have questions about this blood now.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey,
No more
Frosty.
mana channels.
Yeah.
Right now I am RPing the Burning Man Festival. Gotta love it.
How do you know about
how
that?
Did it feel?
Hey man, I
Burning Man?
feel alive.
Are there actually Burning
I
Men there?
feel everything.
It's like an American cult thing, and I'm shocked he knows about it.
It's like
Listen,
it's a festival. It's a music festival, right?
Wait, you know about it too? Wow,
Yeah.
It is
it's not-
very popular.
Burning Man is incredibly
all over
popular and is
Instagram
very
last
well
year.
known.
It's been
Yeah.
around for what, a decade?
It's been around for longer than a decade.
Well,
Are
I
there
know
actually Burning Men there though?
You know what I'm proud of? The fact that all of these non-Americans know about American things when I know jack shit about their culture.
Cries in freedom.
Real American.
Like I can hear the red, white, and blue in your voice.
Oh man,
So fucking proud.
I'll be.
I learned
was-
American history 6 years in a row in my public school.
Oh yeah.
hmm
So you are a librarian, IRL and in game. Fantastic.
No, I'm a product of American Midwest.
As in Lolly and myself do not exist because we are both from the Midwest. The Midwest is a myth. We're cryptids.
All we know about is cornfields and tractors.
Yep.
Man,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You want to know how to catch a pig? We got you.
You want to know how you go catfishing? You go fisting?
Make
Show
some
you how to do
moonshine.
catching.
We can do
Mhm.
that too.
You want to go
You want-
blind? Drink mine.
You want to know how many countries are in Africa? Uh-oh.
Damn,
That-
that's
well,
outside of my jurisdiction in the U.S. of A.
don't worry about it. Not even I know that, and I'm in the bloody continent. Man,
What I do know is Ghana is the first to be democratic.
okay.
Yeah, how about that? I know that
I-
y'all had 2 major crusades. So now, okay, hang on. Let me bring out the map of Africa.
Oh,
That's the country in the
fun
top right.
top right? What, like in the
No,
horn?
Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the one place that they used mustard gas during World War II.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got this weird shit in my head. I'm over here talking shit about my education. I have a minor in wolf history.
Now I'm glad you guys realize where my "it'll be fine" mentality comes from. Because if we went through all that and the countries are still standing, it'll be fine.
I don't think that applies to this game though, because
Hey, listen.
Hey,
I don't
we
know
are
if you can.
fine. No one made any mistakes. Mainly myself. I just made a huge mistake, but it's fine.
I will mention I have a fact that I can guarantee that like is going to blow some people's minds. Did you know that there are actually 2 poisonous snakes?
I thought there was more than 2.
Like at minimum there are 2 poisonous snakes, the Japanese grass snake and the one that I didn't know because I never paid attention to it, the common garter snake.
There's 600. What the fuck, Undead? There's way more than 2.
But these
To
are
be
poisonous,
fair-
not venomous.
Oh, is there a different? Okay, hey.
There
hey.
is a difference because venom
Different?
goes like through like injected into you via the fangs. Poisonous is ingestion, as in you eat them.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 poisonous snakes.
If you bite it and you die, it's poison. If it bites you and you die, that's venom.
Yes, the wizard gets it.
Wait, so if I eat a garter snake, I'm gonna die?
If you eat a garter snake, you can experience intestinal stomach bleeding, like basically like internal bleeding.
Yikers.
The Japanese grass snake is poisonous because of the poisonous toads that they eat.
Ew. I don't want to eat toads indirectly.
Vicariously eats a toad.
Ugh.
You'd eat a snake though.
So
I would consider it. I think I've
Kibble
watched too
would
many
be fine.
survival shows. I've been normalized to snake eating.
I have had snake jerky, and it's actually pretty good. That's my hick showing, but snake jerky's actually pretty good. I suggest trying it if you ever get a chance.
I think we
It
should
can be
watch
pretty
a
salty.
weird food show in the community on community night. I vote for that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Just,
Let's watch
just,
a southern one Undead. That'd be so fun.
It'd be
just,
so
just
great.
watch like a what's this? An African diet show. You'll see some weird stuff. That
Diet?
For 51
like
cents a
that's not
day.
what you eat, like what you eat. Not diet as in losing weight. Diet as in
Oh, I was like
yeah,
a
yeah,
fitness show based in Africa. Do they just walk across the desert?
Oh man, you gotta stay fit to get all those lines in place. Oh man.
I'm getting
No.
suspicious. Why does Arcadum always AFK on my turn?
He's taking a mad shit from like all of the questions you had.
That's true. Every time it gets my turn, I'm like, hey, I got like 12 questions I've been sitting here waiting to ask you.
He's doing what like a lot of high school and college students do whenever they're being asked very tough questions. He's going to the bathroom to cry a bit, and then he's gonna come back. His eyes are all puffy.
He comes back with cucumbers on his eyes. We should have a spa day, guys.
What if we did a spa day?
I need to get my toenails done.
I have one of those like water foot things that like you go and you stick your feet into it and it massages your feet. It's so nice. Mary has done my nails. Like she put nail oil on my nails to go and like pamper me. And it's like, listen.
I'm back. Sorry.
For guys, try it. Actually, try to get like a mani pedi. It is amazing. Treat
Fuck
yourself.
nail oils.
You took so long, I kind of forgot what I was gonna do. God damn it.
Sorry. I had
That
to
was the
do some
point.
shit. I had to clean up my bathroom.
You shitted
to
that
get all
hard?
your-
You had to clean it up?
You just sit right on the floor. You didn't even make it.
No, I accidentally knocked over my soap.
Oh,
You dropped the soap. My goodness.
In the
good
bathroom?
thing there was nobody behind you.
Giant hole in the porcelain.
Oh, my focus is shattered.
We did it. The wizard is
I
unfocused.
wasn't gone. That was like 5 minutes. People were giving me some shit.
I think we talked about like 10 different topics.
Actually.
I told everybody that there's 2 poisonous snakes.
All right, better not take any long peas.
Better not. We got
Man, are you frying grease in there? Because you pissed pretty hard.
But for real, what are nail oils?
Please take your turn.
Right. Shit, what was it? Is this cone gone? This poison cone?
Yes.
Okay. Is this blood still here?
Yeah.
Cool. I need a vial of it. Does it count if I just stand in that shit and then do stuff with it next turn?
Sure.
Okay. Is it dissipating just like her snow dissipated?
Yep.
Can she grab all it up and smear it over her hands?
You can try.
Okay. She'll move into the blood splatter and just try to smear it all over her hands to collect it as much as possible.
Okay.
And I already moved my orb. Whoa, sorry. I just threw myself off the edge. Let's see here. So it's 10 feet to get that. So she'll try to grab as much as possible. And she'll come stand right here at the edge.
Oh,
To you?
I'll take 24 damage max.
Oh. No, because I'll get shoved off.
It won't
Sorry,
work.
baby.
I'm here.
And I can't move my sphere again since I rammed it, right?
Yep.
Cool, so it chills there. I need to do a check.
Damn!
What do you want to know?
Let me go find it. Within only lies, please.
Within only lies. Bonus action. All enemies Primus can see take force damage equal to the amount of damage they already have. They may resist this effect with a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 16?
18.
18 was save.
Well, the idea was there, so.
Boom. End
Ah.
turn. Blue.
I consider that a good speculation.
That was trash.
Okay.
Whoa.
Damn. The shade got in our group now.
No mana channelers left, so at end of turn. Absolute territory counter is at 2.
Oh. Finally focus.
TikTok.
Nerds are dead.
Alright. Claw's turn. Please choose 2 additional claws.
I don't think we want to choose Sundering
Damn.
Fist.
So you just want? Do you just not want fist again?
What do you think?
Looking it up, to
No one's currently in range, right?
Well, he could ready in action still.
Right.
Mhm.
I think the only people that can get back in range in that scenario would be me to attack, and you if you wanted to.
I hope he pulls me into him.
Oh, oh my.
I can only do
Summon
1d6
me!
plus 5.
Mm.
Sorry, the
Yeah,
game
yeah.
is
I
kicking in.
guess they don't. Do the claws like stack while do they have a stack effect, or is it just the orbs?
They don't have a scaling effect like the orb. No.
Okay.
But they're
That's
being scaled by the orb.
Alright. Then yeah, I guess just not fist again.
I like
Fisting.
We're not here for
Meh.
fisting.
Oh my.
Mo me ma mo me ma.
You're insisting on a fisting.
So, not Sundering Fist.
No punchies, please.
Sounds good. Do not sunder.
Okay, all ready. Albert.
Oh, wow.
At the start of your turn, there are 4 allies that are not adjacent to you. 16 damage.
Yeah, man.
You're also slow.
Yes.
Yeah, now you only have
Oh, I
one.
need to actually look that up. 5e slow.
Halved
Did
speed.
you take the damage?
Oh, I will. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Remember to count your temp HP
Wait, what?
from the
From the meal. The
You,
taco.
meal.
you forget
Oh,
our
yeah, yeah,
delicious meal?
Yeah, it's there.
That juicy steak?
Was my cooking that forgettable? Just tearing up.
And it also activates on my next turn.
Yep.
Fucking cringe. You heard me. Sera,
Come hold my titties.
where will you be at the end of your next round?
My goodness.
That's a good question. I have no idea. Where would you like
Please
me?
tell me. Within 20... Wait. Right where you are?
Cool. I could stay here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't promise you won't push me away, but I could stay here.
Oh, let's try it.
I could teleport anyway.
Can you teleport me here?
I sure could, baby.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god! Somebody
Like,
teleport.
Is it like free or
No,
does
not
it mess with
anymore.
your plans?
And I can't recharge it because I got that wrong. But I still have a way to move you once. I can only move you once.
Hmm. Yeah, wait, if I move here.
You know, I could also just dispel magic on you.
Oh, that would be cool.
I mean, for something that's only 3 rounds long, compared to others that have a minute,
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
That's true.
I don't think slow is really inhibiting
I can
that
take the
much.
damage, but he's gonna use it on me again.
Well, that's if we change it from Illustrator to something else.
For now. Ding 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 ding, you're the lucky winner, orb. Gonna fucking kill you, bro. I'm gonna just edit my bow real quick. I can do it next one. Oh wait, that'll be pretty cool actually.
You don't
Sorry.
have the arrogance thing anymore, do you?
Nope.
What thing?
The Sera spell.
No.
Okay.
Can you move closer?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you also Arcana or Insight?
Yeah. Oh wow! Fuck! I should have saved that roll.
Ooh, look at you with your
No.
big brain. What do you want to know?
I don't want it.
What?
Damn. All right.
Should we get Sunring Fist active ability number 1?
We
It's
keep
just
not picking it, so let's do Crimson
we're
Clutch
not
passive.
picking it. Yeah.
Well,
Let's do that one.
Okay.
Oh wait, what do you reckon, Nooya?
I just imagine that there's like a pattern. You know, all the pairs have a pattern, and all the combos have a pattern. I feel like we can use it on something else first, like Twilight pattern, or that's just my suggestion.
Hey, Cratzzy, do you want to find out what set me on fire?
Oh yeah, that's true. Sunlight.
Would you
Is
like
that
to select the
select-
ability that set him on fire?
Yeah.
All right. That is Sunlight Mantra, which is an action. Spend all available flux. Select all enemies in range of sunlight pattern. Those enemies take 4d6 points of fire damage for each point of flux spent. In addition, they are set on fire. Set on fire. At the start of this creature's turn, it takes half the fire damage it had taken from the beginning of this ability.
Ooh, it stacks.
What the
So-
fuck?
They're gonna take half and another half because of the resistance.
You need to be put out, baby.
That's 8 damage, by the way, on your turn.
Okay. Take 8 Burning Man damage. All right.
Cool.
Is that including his resistance?
Yes.
Okay.
So
That means I was gonna take 32. Jesus.
150 range. It's in range. Could just stay here. Could also move up here.
I mean, there's no benefit for being so far away anymore.
So I'll go here.
I will not
I
get to you
guess.
there.
Go to third.
Okay, so like, can I do like here?
Let me look.
Holy fucking shit, it's a dinosaur.
If you start moving this way, it might help, just so Sera can help you.
In theory, you could go here.
Yeah, but I want to make it. I can't go there. Just like one movement for you, like no sweat.
Yeah, so
25 feet.
start
Show me.
intercepting the stairs, then...
Oh, I want to do something cool.
I don't even know what you're trying to do, Sera.
Secret things.
Oh,
Secret thing.
Secret wizard things.
that's
Where should I
great
move?
communication tactics, I love it.
Secret wizard tentacle things. Just,
I think you should know this by now,
You
Nooya.
can't
It'll be
reach
fine.
there, bro.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
I'll
fine.
But
Right.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
this
you-
one.
as I stare at a flaming hyena.
Approaching you.
Flambe!
It hurts.
It'll be fine.
How
Someone make
does
that fan art, please.
The hyenas is on fire.
how would it work if I just stopped flying right now and fell down 30 feet?
If you didn't make the deck save, you would take 3d6.
Okay. So it's the same then. 3d6 or... Oh, that's worth actually. No, wait, that's not worth. That's not worth at all? Okay.
Are you flying down to the ground?
I can't. No movement. I will shoot the bitch.
Shoot him!
What
Ready
bitch?
to die. The orb. Right, guys?
Okay.
Shoot him!
Oh, no. Why does he want me to do it?
I don't think there's a downside.
There are no more actions, right?
What?
Yes! Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're
You got breath weapon back.
Back-to-back 20, baby.
Jesus Christ! It's Jason
Let's
Bourne.
go.
you're very dragooned up.
I'm dragooned as fuck, bro.
What a stud.
I'm gonna do it again. Ah. Pew. Plus 2 damage.
Very limp.
One pump chump.
That's our Albert.
Oh, Albert.
Everywhere you go, everywhere
Now
does,
we
you
know.
see.
Now we
does
know why
poison
they didn't
damage apply?
kiss.
Oh my.
Do poison damage apply?
Does your poison damage apply?
Yes.
No.
Remember, he's immune to it.
Worth a shot.
Is he immune to frost damage?
Mm-mm.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, let's see
I don't think I
here.
can hurt him IRL.
He is, however, immune to damage from boss ladies, so. Uh-oh.
Tee-hee!
Uh-oh.
Put on my other outfit.
But you can't just change your clothes in the middle of combat. Plays Final Fantasy X X2.
Fucking
Wow.
dress spheres.
Now that we've revealed his secret 40 chess strategy of holding his action for wing turns, that means we really only have a choice between sunlight and twilight.
How many passives do I have to choose, Mr. DM?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was past. For this one, you get to choose one, but Mad Light pattern is always active.
Okay.
Please choose one.
Speculation for Twilight is that if we move into Twilight and he readies Twilight, then we stop moving, and we don't know when that applies. Oh
Are y'all
shit!
going in range? What's your battle plan?
We may need to do Sunlight again.
What's a little fire?
It is a little fire.
Again, the only people that can realistically walk past it at this time is yourself and myself. So
Yeah, so I could be the one that walks in. Perhaps.
technically, I am resistant to fire damage now. So
Well, he won't do fire damage to me, but he can still blind me if we choose Sunlight.
Well, the blind is to force you to move into its areas of effect.
Yeah, and he could hold that blinding light bonus action.
Oh, can you ready a bonus action?
Yes,
Oh,
but it's normally not efficient, but
interesting.
As long as we're forcing him to be inefficient, if he readies a bonus action for anyone to get in range of Sunlight, then I could be that one, and it triggers, and then I go blind.
yeah, I think we just go sunlight then.
Oh, but we also have to figure out what we want to do for Eye as well. But for now, does Sunlight sound good? Okay.
Hey, he doesn't have any flux points, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
But
spent it
Well
all.
done.
essentially, yeah, that's what we're going for. So, Sunlight.
okay.
And they get more though.
Yeah, if we're in range of any of them. And be unseen.
All right. All ready? What eye is it gonna be?
Oh, shit.
Did we want to? Let's see. What was the site before? Albert can't hit him.
So, site before is the paralyzed.
And then cannot see or paralyze, I see.
Yeah, that cannot see. And at the moment, that would only be Albert. But we don't want him to be paralyzed, do we?
Sight before is fucking awful.
It
Who
is.
can he not see right now?
If we choose sight before, then it would be Albert.
Okay. Got it.
One would get paralyzed and one would get disadvantage.
You would get paralyzed if, or you run the risk of getting paralyzed.
I'd get
if-
paralyzed, I'd fall to the ground, take 3d6 damage, and then take 4d6 damage because no allies.
That's off the table. Without is also off the table. So it's
Punish
really a choice
him!
between sight beyond and within.
Well,
Is
we're
that beyond, you say?
gonna have a talk afterwards.
Yes, please.
I don't know
Your
if I
stern
approve.
voice, Daddy.
I don't know if I
No.
approve the Snow Overlord.
Should be drinking a lot of
mentality.
So this is slowly on caffeine.
Um,
Horny.
Sight beyond is, of course, risking that one of us is brittle for a minute and then needs to be dispelled. But if we choose sight within again and just pelt it with range stuff, and he does that false smiles thing.
But that's for cannot see. Right now you can see everyone. So false smiles could not be active at the time.
That's true. You can't use
The
false
only thing-
smiles and then
It'll be only lies. Which, Mr. DM, correct me if I'm wrong, but when it says amount of damage they already have, that's basically missing health points, right?
Correct.
Which means, if activated, I take 26 damage. Excellent.
if he picks you.
It's either myself or Albert, because we're the only
Well,
ones that have...
I take 11.
Well, both, actually. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I can heal you, and you can pat your flames out with an action, I think.
Just stop, drop, and roll.
Essentially. I don't know if I want to hurt you that bad.
What's it gonna be?
Stop pressuring us.
Albert, are you okay with taking the damage? The dimmer damage?
11 damage.
Yeah.
It's gonna ready it until I take my other damage, so
But are you okay?
I don't know. Man.
I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
talking to Frosty.
Weren't you gloating about how you have the highest con?
I have the highest con.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I have plus.
I'm so proud of the contribution I've made to this
Oh.
team.
How about we do within, and then I feed a potion to Marvus?
Yeah!
No, I'm good. I can take the damage. Fuck it. Bring it
Yeah,
on,
so
bitch.
He targets
So-
one person, though.
it's all enemies he can see.
Oh, wait. Oh, it can see. Okay, my bad. But, yeah, that's fine, then. 11 damage
Remus.
is nothing, Albert. Stop whining.
Yeah.
Alright.
My God.
Bring it on, bitch.
We'll
Yeah!
Primus, you little bitch.
Get him, Albert!
Yeah. Fucking bring it on, man.
Within.
Look at the
Okay.
confidence on this man.
Takes like 5 seconds for the spit to hit the ground.
Just floats down.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm literally standing like fucking posing and pointing at Primus right now. He's so fucking dead.
Give him
So
the old point.
so fucking dead am I?
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Are you
Yeah.
taunting him?
Yeah.
Yeah, cast taunt!
Oh my.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Very.
So anyway,
Hmm. Yes.
Please don't target me.
All right. The eye of all will ready in action.
Ah, very good. How mysterious.
All right, transmucracy and what else?
Do we get to do like how I could do Arcana on what magic is casted?
You
Is
can
there
marshal
some way
already. Mm-hmm.
Like just randomly or on a turn?
On your turn.
Okay.
How many passives is this? Do we have to pick
1.
one?
But transmucracy is always active.
Alright.
How the fuck do you get rid of that fast healing though?
We have to
It's gonna
kill
get to a point where it's yeah, can we start killing the orb, please?
Dude,
The thing that we're attacking right now, like we're gearing up to do.
I haven't seen anyone touch the orb yet. You see this injured? You got like 1.5 arrow inside
so
it.
offended.
God, it's so funny, dude. It's like, oh yeah, can we just start attacking the
Look, now he's barely injured.
I feel like I'm not being heard.
Do you want me to just teleport you out of here, Nooya? We can just go. Let's just go to Kakatosh.
Okay, wait. He's setting up some sort of combo. I want to think about this.
Okay.
Okay, he wants to stay behind. Get Marvus out of here.
There's two things he could do
I'll
right
come.
now. He could either be holding an action to wait for someone to be damaged again before using it, or he's waiting for someone to be unseen. And I think that if we choose Divinigration, the one that pulls... Sorry, which one pulls us in?
Divinigration.
Okay, if we choose that and he pulls us in, then we all start attacking each other from a triggered his action, and that shit sucks. So, but on the off chance he's not ready that action, he's ready the other action, then we may need to choose Illichanter again, but he would be able to use Illichanter on another person as well.
What's the other action? Again?
Either Transmucracy or Illichanter if we pick Illichanter. So he could, you would be damaged, and he could either do it against another person or use Position Envy, or Necrosis. And then, of course, one of the bonus actions, which will make her life miserable.
Just to remember, he is getting scaling +1 to his DCs, and we've hit that like twice already.
Well, yeah, I mean...
We're gonna have to reset that.
You've only picked it once.
Oh, sorry,
It
my bad.
resets each time. If you picked it again, it would be a +2, though.
Ooh!
Oh.
Oh.
Where's that fucker's comment that says it stacks?
No, it does stack, but it resets when you select another one.
It only applies when it's active, but it does stack.
That shit changes everything.
Right.
Just to be 100%. So if we choose it round 1, +1. We choose it round 2, +2. Round 3, +3. Round 4, we choose something else, +0.
Yeah, it goes back to 0.
Cool.
Yeah.
Round 4 we choose it again.
And then when
plus
if we choose
4.
it again after that.
Okay, let me explain it this way.
Yeah.
Let's say this is the beginning of the fight. You chose Abjurification. That's a +1 to AC, right? Next round, you chose it again. That's a +2 to AC. The round after that, you chose Transmucracy. That's 1 fast healing, and if you go back to Abjurification, it's back to +1. It scales, but only as many times as it's been selected in a row. It's a consecutive choice. Yeah.
Okay.
It itself is a combo.
Yeah. However, Transmucracy is a permanent one, so that'll be going up every round.
Yeah, that sucks. So, yeah, we don't need to worry about passive so much, but we do need to worry about what he's planning. So did what I say make sense to you guys?
I think he's readying for me to take the start of round damage.
But if we choose something else, that goes away.
No,
Okay,
it's still
here-
active. It's still active on me.
Here's the question, right? Are we planning on attacking him with something that requires him to make a... Oh, sorry, that's DCs for his abilities. I misread that for a second. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the other way around. That's fine.
Things we fail anyway.
So are you okay with predicting that he's going to wait for Albert to be damaged or wait for everyone to be unseen?
I mean, he's got 3 rated actions. Could be a bit of both. Claw's waiting for someone to get close, so...
Yeah, and honestly, if we peak Divinity Duration and we all start moving in, the first person will get triggered by Sunlight and then get triggered by Unseen. And then triggered by Claw because it gets into range of Claw. So we should probably just avoid Divinity Duration in that case.
Yeah.
Is what we do Illichander again?
Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Aight then.
By the way, I think we only have like 4 things left to identify, and then we can start doing desperate measures or the core learning.
That'd be neat. That'd be nice.
We
So
do
you-
have quite a
So
few
I'm
things
just
that are
I'm just calculating it again. Illichanter? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Good news. I've cleaned out my ears.
Excellent.
What?
Self-care is important, Cratzzy.
Mm-hmm.
We have like 7 things to identify,
Even in the middle
including
of
the
combat.
speculations.
Yeah. We'll
Alright.
save the
Evelyn Grace and Marvus are affected by necrosis.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright. I'll do that. Marvus, make me a wisdom saving throw. You're the next contestant on The Price is Slow. Alright.
damn.
Ready to action will be triggered. Marvus, take the amount of hit points that you are missing.
So
Hold on.
I'll be
2 seconds. What the fuck? Hold on. But first, I need you to make me a DC 20 wisdom saving throw to avoid.
after all the 20.
Okay.
Rip.
Take your damage, please.
I believe that's 15. I'll get 15.
And that's 4, so it's not resisted.
Yeah. I'll get 15.
Okay, then take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Albert, make me a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Please take the damage that you were missing.
Okay.
All right.
Albert's health bar doesn't show for me. Does it show for you guys?
No, I don't see it either.
I got it.
Huh?
I can fix it. I don't know why
I
it's
just
not.
see injured only if I hover.
I don't see any of you. Wait, I don't see Sarah's.
I don't see mine either.
Weird. Why is that, I wonder? Huh.
Well, you see, I entered God mode.
I don't know why it's not showing your health bars. That's weird. Alright, Sabeiro, what you got?
Oh, I'm gonna marshal. Nah. Better than my other ones though.
We should start grouping up because we may need to switch to without.
Yep, then we can start attacking each other.
As long as they're in range of each other's attacks.
Sorry.
I haven't a high enough AC. I'll be fine.
Hold on. Where are you getting this from?
What I said?
Well, what both of you said. That we're going to start attacking each other if we're close by.
Yeah, there's a claw ability that I believe you attack your enemy. I believe it's a claw. There's an ability where if you miss an attack, you attack your ally within range. Let me just control F in this. Illuchanta passive.
Oh, I didn't read that.
We've been picking it this whole time. It might be a bit important.
That's true. Okay. Well, I'm not going to attack. You're not going to attack.
I'm not gonna be able to really get in range to attack, so I'm most likely not.
We don't need to worry about that so much, but we do need to group up because we need to prepare for without and then switch to Divinity Duration so that we will get melee range of it. That'll probably be the plan.
Now, I have a question. Is Marvus still on fire or no?
Yep.
He should probably stay on fire to keep trance.
Valid
I mean,
point.
I'll take the damage on my turn anyway, because I you know.
Because of what?
Doesn't the ability state that I'll take it again, or is it just because I'm on fire that I'll take it again?
Because you're on fire, you're going to take it again until it's put out.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I misunderstood it the first time. All right.
Well, you
And I
did get
have it
hit,
as the
so-
fire damage stacks.
No. The fire damage is taken at the start of his turn, equal to 1/2 of the amount that he took at the start of this ability.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Got it.
The on fire damage doesn't stack with itself. No.
Got it. Okay, less dangerous.
You probably should pet that out then. On your turn. Or, I don't know. Sabeiro, you're going to do something?
I was I was wondering whether or not like you guys would want me to either pat that out or drink my potion of fire giant strength. Because I haven't drank that yet.
So, I'm planning to feed him a potion and also do something else. Marvus is slowed, and it wouldn't make sense for him to start moving into his range again. So,
I do have a hasted action, so I can spend all of my actions just pull out potion, drink potion, walk up next to Marvus, put him out.
oh,
What we need to figure out, probably off stream, is what's our strategy for getting our melee fighters close.
yeah, that's why I'm trying to prepare.
Mhm.
We're sticking close together. We're doing sight without, and then we'll probably have to take a lot of claws.
I'm not meleeing. I'm cupiding this bitch.
Well,
Sera would also prefer to stay out of range, but I got tentacles. I can leap in there.
Ooh, squishy.
Oddly enough, our whole entire party is, like, including the wizard, built for melee.
yeah, and if you get pulled into its range, Albert, you could just switch to a melee weapon. So,
you
like,
you can continue
everyone-
to cupid.
Everyone goes for melee.
well, not everyone. I mean,
Yeah, not everyone, no.
Sera has melee attacks, right?
Yeah.
So technically,
I
we would
can
all
do some
still be
shitload
viable.
of damage close range. I do, for reference. Let me go find it. 446.
What's the term? We go zug zug?
Yep, Zug Zug was the age-old term of World of Warcraft and also episode 1 of Ardent Awakening.
You called me.
Did we
Stall
say
me.
that in episode 1?
I believe Lolly said it in episode 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yip,
fuck.
yip, 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 yip,
That would be
yip.
that could be a new strategy then. We all go melee.
Mm-hmm.
That
But-
sounds like some fan trivia I'm not aware of, and I'm disappointed.
Then we would just have to
But
be
you can
worried
just
about
do
mad
the
light
unseen thing. Or
and claws. Well, that's what I'm saying. We switch to without.
Oh, true.
Yeah, we swap our strat. Because the strat was to kill the mana channelers. They're dead. We don't know if they're coming back. So now we swap strats.
Yep.
You'll be coming back at the start, like right after absolute territory triggers.
We could do some sort of check to find out.
I'm just worried that if you put out his fires, I don't know what Marvus is going to do on his turn.
I mean, I can't really do much.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but
don't
I
you have
want-
healing potions?
I do, but that's like the only other thing I can do. Basically, what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, let me look at my healing potions actually. Because if mine isn't enough, you may need to take a small one. I have 84 plus 8 potion that I can use on you. Alright, I think that's fair. You take 2 potions. So, Sabeiro, if you want to pat him out.
Pat me up, Scotty.
So I'll be able to spend all of my actions just pull out potion, drink potion, pat.
Touch him!
Must target a token.
Oh, that's a weird shit I had too.
So now I have a strength score of 25.
Ew, you drink a fingernail?
nice. Ew. What the fuck,
Gross.
dude?
That's in there.
Pretends I didn't do that seconds ago.
Ew.
And then I'm gonna go and pat Marvus out.
With your bulging muscles?
I just get swole and then give him the gentlest of pats.
Pat him hard.
You know
He goes flying from your accidental pat.
Your fur
My
isn't
God.
up to code. It catches fire like asbestos.
Ew!
I feel like there's some sort of degrading actions going on here that I'm not too wise to understand.
Listen, I like you. You're fluffy. You're a
Oh.
good man. I just don't like the fact that you're on fire. It kind of creeps me out. You need to stop that. You're creating a
Well-
hostile work environment.
What can I say? I'm smoking.
They removed Smokey the Bear.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. And the M&M mascots are gone. Also unfortunate.
It's the fire god Arcadum.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. You're good now.
See,
Thumbs up.
Also gives you thumbs up. Proceed. Know what? Because I don't think I've given you this yet. Sabeiro's gonna reach out his fist for a fist bump. No, that might be why we aren't hitting as hard as we usually do.
Oh my
Albert,
God.
Sabeiro didn't fist bump yet.
Yeah, fist bump.
How you guys
Also,
over here?
Marvus
Fist bump, damn
part
it!
of the boys now.
We're part of the boys. Come on, Mr. Descartes. Give me a good old bump.
And if you win this fight, you get a free fist bump from me. But
That's an
That-
Evelyn Grace fist bump. That's an ultra rare.
Hearing
That's a-
that,
Bro, is that a foil fist bump?
You hear from across the room. Can
hearing
I get
that,
one too?
just like stares at Evan like,
a hard maybe.
All right, you done?
good enough.
Yeah, that would be my turn.
Okay. Evelyn Grace.
It's short. All right.
What do you want to know?
I want to know a lot of things.
Can you show me?
The
like me.
ooh, what do I want to know? I want to know.
What love is?
No, I'll show you
I
that.
think I want to know Twilight Pattern.
Oh, hello, Mom.
Hi.
My
Hello.
mother is in the chat.
Hello, Arcadum Madre.
Hey,
Greetings,
Mom, kid.
mother. Yeah. I mean, for now, I think. Yeah, let's do Twilight actives. I don't know their names.
Okay. Twilight Pattern. It has a passive as well as Twilight Mantra and Twisting Light.
Okay. So the speculation is that Twisting Light is the bonus action that reduces speed. So you can put that there. But what happens if he spends Flux? Is that pertinent to know, really?
Yes,
Um,
we're all melee fighters, so we should know what happens.
well,
if we try
well,
to-
that's exactly why we don't need to know. So I'm just thinking.
Oh, that's what you mean.
This mantra, the flux thing.
I think we do the Twisting Light. What do you guys think? Because that's something he can hold his action for.
Yeah.
So it's mantra.
Well, if he has Flux, then it would be Mantra.
Sunlight mantra was fire. Let's do the Twilight Light. Twisting Light, please. Yeah,
Okay.
that one.
Let's do Twisting Light then.
Twisting Light.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Twisting Light. Select an enemy in range of Twilight Pattern. That enemy has its movement reduced to 0 until they are not in range of a wing passive at the start of the next wing initiative.
Range of any wing pattern until start of next wing initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if we're gonna zug.
Yeah. Put us in place. Hold me down.
Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the
Meanwhile,
grass...
Twilight Man
Girls
can
are
deal
pretty.
50 damage to anyone who has not moved or some shit.
So I presume that he's holding Sunlight Pattern. So I'm going to move. We don't need to trigger that. So I'll move here. And force feed you.
Open wide.
Alright, this is the biggest one I got, so don't get hurt for a while.
I'm just picturing like this 6'9" hyena getting force fed by.
5'6", yeah.
It's like, can you reach?
I
She
throw it in your
slams dunks
face.
it in there.
Yeah. It just breaks on your face and you just slick your lips. Yum.
I'm only 2 inches taller than you, Evelyn.
Take me
Bunch of
down
shorties.
to the Conflux City where the light is red and it ain't so pretty.
A couple of years, I'll be much taller than you, like a whole foot taller.
Whatever you say.
Ooh, sick heals.
Yeah. Bonus action, and this is a rare thing. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, it's time!
My goodness.
I can see. I can fight.
All right, what are you gonna do with that spiritual weapon?
I'm going to put it in the top right corner if I can click it. That's a weird.
You said you set it to the Shadow Realm, bro.
It wouldn't let me place it on.
I got it.
Man, why is it so thin?
I'm going to attack the Orb of Sanctions.
Ow.
I'm back to tier order 1, so wait for next turn before you get the order buff. Okay, that was bonus action, and I marshaled. Three of us are in range of Starlight, I believe. Yeah. That's alright, we're not going to pick that. So
You don't see my circles?
that's it, yeah.
Attack roll. Ah! I don't know why I did that. I apologize in advance.
You good, man?
Nah, that's fine.
I'm excited.
Did,
Also, I was just
Did you
on fire,
explode?
so. I mean, potentially.
You finna bust.
Damn. Too much busting. Okay. I guess I take another potion.
potion it up.
No, don't give it to Primus. Foundry, please. Alright. If I roll another 9, do I get a jackpot?
Maybe.
Okay. This ring is safe from sunlight. Sunlight? From sunlight, right?
Yeah, it is. As long as you don't move into sunlight, you're fine.
Alright, so that'll mean
That means it's gonna move into
basically
sunlight.
as long as I'm outside the ring, this
Yeah.
ring here. Alright.
Yeah, we know we don't want you to hit the sunlight, so you'll be fine.
You guys ever seen that gif of the guy that's like on a balcony and he like faints as if he's gonna jump? No, just me. Alright.
Wait, what?
There are millions of gifts out there, dude.
Like
Alright.
Kermit the Frog jumping off.
Yeah, but like there's one specific one where he's like faking it.
Wake
It's
me
like,
up.
You can tell me all about it later.
Alright, well that I'm doing that. I'm like simulating I'm gonna about to get in the ring. Alright, I think that's my turn. Can't do anything else.
Alrighty.
One turn.
Me?
You.
Will Arcana work on wing abilities?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Twilight Mantra, please.
Twilight Mantra. Action. Spend Twilight Mantra. Spend all available flux. Select all enemies in range of Twilight pattern. Those enemies take 4d6 cold damage for each point of flux spent. In addition, they are moved 30 feet towards or away from Primus, determined randomly.
love cold damage. Okay. For my action, I would like to change my concentration once again, and I would like to drop a wall of ice.
Huh?
I have never done this, so let me figure this shit out. Where do you guys want to stand? Because I'm going to bisect this by 100 feet.
I mean, presumably the half that's...
You want me to do vertical or horizontal?
Oh, is it only vertical or horizontal?
I mean, I could do diagonal, but you guys are there. Actually, I could go the other way, diagonally.
I don't know what difference it will make, but probably vertical.
That's what I'm thinking too. Because we're all on the left side presently.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whoa!
Ah!
Whoa!
You selected the
Oh
wrong
my-
thing there.
God.
Hey, look what I did. It targeted everything. I'm sorry. That was not intentional.
The core is dead.
It's like if you bring a knife to a fight, it's like, whoa, dude, come on, this is just a regular street fight.
Alright, I have some questions based off of that. So,
Yeah.
this says that it forces the creature to move. This Primus move.
No.
Fascinating. Tell me what happens.
The ice wall tries to go through the pillar in which he's attached to, and it fails to do so. But it comes out
He's
the other
attached
side.
to a pillar?
Yeah, pillar of wires in the room.
Oh. Did we know that?
Yeah, that was part of my description.
I'm asking my group. Did we know that?
We know that he can move, yeah.
No, did we know he's attached to a pillar of wires?
I can't
I knew
remember,
he was
but,
attached to the ceiling.
That was an
The-
assumption that he couldn't move
Oh.
because he's attached to the whole system.
Cool. Okay, can you describe the wires for me? Because I clearly missed that.
So they come out of his back and they go up into the ceiling.
Okay. This glowy thing behind him. Is this anything?
Is what?
Shit, where's my... Ugh, this thing.
That is a part of the strange machinery that he is attached to, yes.
Okay, so he's hanging down from the ceiling, and he's also attached to this platform in different ways?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Tell me again what my wall does with my new knowledge.
Well, it does what you did it to do, but it just doesn't force him to move. It goes up to the wall of wires, stops, and comes out the other side.
Okay. Does it still damage him?
Yeah. But you have to choose what piece you're going to try and
The
damage.
orb.
Okay,
Going for the orb.
It's 34... dexterity save. Okay. That's
Oh.
fail.
Oh.
So I'll take some cold damage.
Dabba cold.
It's Christmas time.
How much off is our all about anyway?
It's getting fast healing, so we need to take care of it.
But aren't we targeting the orb?
Yeah. It's getting fast healing.
Interesting.
Damage dealt.
Okay, follow-up question, since I've never used this before. So my wall stays here until either I lose concentration or it's destroyed.
Yeah.
So because it's just sitting on top of him, is it still applying the, what would be sheet of frigid air? How does the concurrent turn damage work?
It just hurts him.
So every turn he'll take a new... How do I do this next turn? That's what I'm trying to ask.
So at the start of each of your turns, I roll a con save or I'll take more damage. Until it's
Is it
destroyed.
the same 34 damage?
No, it's 5d6.
5d6. Okay, got it.
Mhm.
So 5d6 every turn. Okay.
That's much better than a cold sphere. Wow.
So because that's a 6th level, that means I get to teleport 30 feet.
Oh.
If only he was on the
Doesn't
ground.
matter.
Yeah.
Can you teleport me
He
to
did
the
it.
others?
He did it again. He did it again. He did it.
The thing, the Albertism.
It did the thing!
What?
I don't have fly. Otherwise, I teleport to the air next to you. Okay, so that's my spell. That's my concentration. That's my
Teleport
check.
to him, just hold on.
Can you teleport me though?
Catch me!
Catch me! Teleports tentacles. Blah, blah, blah. Oh!
And just wrap around him. Who's
I'm
catching
just-
who now?
Unfortunately, if we pick without, then you two are both going to take 30 damage.
I got 34 HP. We're fine.
I don't want that for you.
Wow.
I don't either. Am I forgetting something? I can still move. I don't want to move, right, Albert?
Did you you?
Well, actually, it
march-
doesn't matter. Is it the start of your turn you take the damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter, does it?
Do you have any bonus actions?
No.
Unless you can teleport to me.
Not as a bonus action. I can only teleport myself.
Okay.
Cool. She'll slither away another 30 feet. This is glass, right?
Mhm.
Not fall. Cool. She'll slither past Albert and just wave as she goes.
Absolute territory counter is now at 1. So end of this round, another one will activate. Also, we are at getting close to time here. So let's get through my turn so you can start fresh with your turns. All right, start a combo. That way you guys have all the info of what you have to deal with on your next turn.
All right.
Okay, first up, claw selections, please. Clashing Claw is always active.
How many?
Just one.
Okay. We may need to do Crimson Clutch, because if he does something with Chaos, and then the instance of damages keeps stacking. Wait, how much is... Transmucracy, like necrosis. That's always going to be active. So if he does necrosis and we keep doing Chaos Claw, that's going to really suck. So maybe we should do Crimson Clutch this time.
I'm looking at. We're all moving into melee range, right?
This is yeah. Well, essentially, if we're all moving into melee, then we need to pick our poison.
Mm-hmm.
We can choose the fist this turn because no one is near him for him to attack.
But if
Unless-
we are, then we're gonna get crit to shit. So that's kind of the problem
Right.
here. It's
Yeah,
kind of
so-
a if we do get into melee question.
Alright.
What will we?
I'm going full Cratzzy and going like 4 a.m. brain right now. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
Welcome, friend.
No, this is the dark
Days and
side.
hours.
Okay, we can. What did you want? Nooya?
I think Crimson Clutch is a bad move based off of Crimson Clutch parry because we're trying to kill the orb.
Well, they all have parry.
Oh, it all has Crimson Clutch parry?
No.
Every
all
single
of them have
ability
their
has-
own form of parry.
Yeah, they all have their own parry.
Oh, Chaos Claw parry's up above. Alright, what do you want to pick?
I think Crimson Clutch. What do you guys think?
Sure.
I said everyone.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
All right, Crimson Clutch it is. Ready to action. Albert, start of your turn.
Oh boy.
4d6. $18 damage.
Boy.
I don't like that.
All right, position envy fades off of Albert.
Oh.
Wowee.
If you're still slow, you can just drink a potion. Call it a day.
That's so lame though.
But if we choose sight within, you'll just straight up die. So like,
Can't you Cupid him?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, can't you attack him with the from there again?
Wait, we may be able to clutch this, guys.
Oh. What does that do again?
I think he got his action
It
surge
makes me
back.
go monkey mode.
Oh, action surge? Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
Crit gets breath weapon back. 10 on the D10 gets his action surge back.
Wow.
Listen to my boy knowing all my mechanics.
No, know what? Us fighters, we gotta pay attention to each other.
We gotta stick together.
Albert, do you have
Right.
below half?
Yes. Health.
Okay. All right.
20 out of 60.
Well,
This dude's strategy is to get somebody hurt and then stack a bunch of damage on it.
The thing is,
Yeah.
now I can do lots of stuff.
but you're still slow.
I can't move for shit. I can second win for 1d10 plus 5 level, which is bad.
Yeah, you're better off taking it.
But I might have. Yeah, it's like. I'll save that one. I have a supreme healing potion, 10d4 plus 20 hit points.
Yeah,
I have
that's
a
so
normal.
fun.
Yeah, and I have a normal healing potion, which is 2d4 plus 2.
Well,
I could go 2d4 plus 2 and my bonus action.
how
Second win.
much did my potion do again?
Or I could just do 10d4.
Mine did 29. Does your supreme do more?
Yes.
Would it be worth it? Are you risking overheal?
Yes. I think. It's 40. I'm risking a. If it rolls max, it will be 20 overheal.
Oh. Nah. I mean it sucks, but you might need to just take try to get you above half HP, whatever it takes.
What round are you on for your slow?
Last one. I
You're on
think.
your last round. I suggest drinking like a weaker potion because you do have your second wind.
Okay, wait. I got slowed on round 5.
I should put mine.
So if you got slowed on round 5, that means that
By
at
the
the end
orb.
of round 8,
Yeah.
you'd be fine.
Yeah. So this round and another.
Yeah.
I mean, this choice affects what we're gonna choose for I.
So what do you want me to do, guys?
I think you should
Yeah,
heal.
Yeah, I am gonna heal, but I'm gonna heal with 2d4 plus 2 and my 1d10 plus 3.
Whatever
gonna
brings
heal
you
with
above half is what we want.
My push is go for max HP. You're
Yeah.
at max HP, it cancels out a lot of other stuff you can do.
That is
That's
true. Yeah.
Go risk the overheal because you being overhealed is better than you just basically giving free damage. Like you're fine. You can do it. You're
And
good.
we're also about to move everybody into right in his face.
Okay. That is a good point.
Be fine.
Also,
Yeah.
I was
Solid
reading-
roll. Only 5
was-
overheal.
I was reading the effect for slow. If you were to go Monka, you still could only attack once in your turn.
Yeah.
According to
You only get one
Yeah.
action or bonus action.
But you.
even
Oh wait, does that include
What?
attacks? I mean, you use an action for 2 attacks, right?
yeah, but then you can't accent search because it's
Or
That's
does it
what
mean
I'm
that you can't bonus action if you action?
It specifically said you couldn't use your extra attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Slow takes away attacks. You get one attack, one action, or bonus action.
Okay.
Slow
And
sucks.
movement speed is half.
So I can't even action surge?
Yeah, move up next to me, call it a day.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Also do your martial.
This is some bullshit.
I don't know if flying's going to make a difference for you, because if you're closer to the ground, that helps with calculations.
Yeah, I was just 1 feet when I was up here.
So dive down to Sera, maybe.
You're just engaging your hypotenuse.
I can't. How do I do
Yes. Yes.
All
that?
right.
Like 15, and then I'm at the ground, or no? Wait.
All right.
I'm
So
halfway.
going down is you get twice as much movement as normal because flying down is easier. So if you're
Okay.
flying down, you're 30 feet, so it only takes 15 feet to fly down 30 feet. If you want to fly towards her at the same time, the glide adds 10 feet to that, so you can get to her if you got 20 feet of distance. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, so I could also do this then.
You can't go that far.
Cool.
For
Dragon
20
Man and
feet, I
Tentacle
get down
Wizard.
as well. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We make such a good couple.
Wait, actually, 1.
Oh, Sabeiro, don't look with your good eye.
Because I can't fight this feeling
I
anymore.
wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh, we
What?
So you're
look
just-
pretty good together.
She just wiggles around.
Ugh. It's like a tentacle wiggling all over the place.
All right.
This combat love, you know, it happens to literally everybody.
All right, you done, Albert?
Yep.
All right,
And yeah.
what are the wings?
How many?
We get Mad Light always, and then you get 1 extra.
Okay.
Think about what it could hold its action for.
Well, Burning Man is one of them. But he doesn't have flux, so it wouldn't matter.
The donuts, do they trigger when we enter the range?
Only if I'm ready.
Oh.
Normally, they only trigger at the start.
Yeah, he can hold a bonus action for entering any one of the rings that we choose.
Well, I don't think we should be blinded.
Well, if we're one of us is in range of Twilight and 2 of us are in range of Starlight, so should we just suffer those effects in that case?
If we stay in Twilight, we cannot go closer. Potentially.
Yeah,
Movement to 0. So we. Well,
Frosty would be
I
stuck.
will stay here.
Yeah, I don't think you want to.
I mean, look, I'm slowed, right? Which means I couldn't even get to him the next turn. Because it's 10 feet. I need to be 5 feet close to him.
Yeah.
So, at this point in time, me
That's true.
running the risk of not moving is not a problem. At least in my eyes.
But he could still hold it for the rest of us to get closer.
Right. I will take the start of turn damage and the 1d6, but that's
Yeah, I'm just worried about if he's going to use it immediately or if he's going to save it for one of us to get closer. If we do, he never.
the
knows.
1d6 is a passive, so it happens at start of turn, which would work for me because it keeps my trans up. Yeah.
Right, but he could hold his bonus action.
Yeah, he could hold us not moving, but the point I'm trying to make is I would need to take damage anyway. So the at start of turn 1d6 would be nice. The only other he can't see me, so he wouldn't gain a point of flux from it. I just wouldn't be able to move
Yeah,
potentially. Yeah,
if you're okay with that, then
I'm okay with that.
all right. I think we should do Twilight then.
Time critical.
Twilight pattern, Mr.
Twilight
Game.
pattern.
Twilight pattern.
I agree.
All right. I will ready in action.
Do I not take my d6?
Oh, right. I have to roll that first.
Yay.
Take a total of 3 damage.
I get damaged. Huzzah!
Thank you, Primus.
Thank you for hurting me, Mr. Anjo. Anjo! Muy bien!
Does not compute.
Weird.
Just confuse him with contradicting statements. Become Bizarro Marvus.
Okay. Next is the Eye of All.
Fuck.
How many?
Just one.
Plan to keep it that way.
I'm looking. Question for you. So if Sera can't be seen, but I've got a wall of ice, the wall of ice can't damage him?
Correct.
Okay.
Who took damage this turn? It was myself and was it Albert?
Yeah.
When do I roll damage on my wall? Like, can I teleport in and then roll damage?
Damage of your wall happens at the start of your turn.
Okay, so on my current position. So
Sure.
if we want me to roll damage, we can't do sight without, and we can't choose me for sight beyond.
Right.
Okay.
I am leaning towards choosing sight within still, right?
Because we can barely move in, is what you're saying.
Right, and then if we get into range, because we can move and ready an action. Right, so for example, let's say Sabeiro could go in, for example, just move in and then ready an action for the beginning of your turn or the end of your turn, and then attack that way.
And what does that give again? Another claw?
If you're unseen and then seen.
At the start of your turn if you're unseen.
I think
Yeah,
sight
so
within is a great idea.
he's already visible at this time, so he wouldn't activate the claw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
so
do it.
That's pretty genius, I gotta admit. I'm good with sight within them.
Yeah.
Sight within?
Yeah.
Orb of Sanctions. Chad, if you can see is always up, choose the other one.
I want to switch off Illustrator if we can.
Agreed.
Maybe we should do add verification this time.
I'm looking.
Abjurification gives him a +1 to AC.
Yeah, but if we switch off it afterward, then who cares?
He could do Wave of Absolution, and he's going to hit 3 of you with it.
That's true.
Something like that, so he'll be at +4 at that time.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like better alternatives because I don't like position envy.
Let me look at division variation. Teleport. More teleports. Oh, you get the 5s. The 5s could work.
I have a question.
Jesus, which he.
I have a question. If all of us fail our save and we get pulled from Divinity Duration, when does the Twilight activate? Or assuming it is Twilight, when does that bonus action activate?
You don't know what he readied.
I know, I'm just speaking hypothetical.
I can't answer that because that's playing my hand. You want to know that, you roll for it.
I don't want us all to be 0 movement, so.
Does your movement apply to teleport?
Is it a teleport or is it a pull?
It's a teleport. So we don't activate the donuts on the way unless you readied something for Mad Light Pattern.
Mm-hmm.
which the damaging one, the actual one requires a flux, which we've decided he doesn't have at this time. Or so we can select all available.
Oh, if we get teleported within, then that means the claw can't hurt us
Right.
if he uses his reaction.
We will be unseen.
Yeah, it
Maybe
summons
we
us in.
should.
Free teleports, let's go. All
So-
aboard the Primus
like
bus.
So divinatoration then?
This is the Primus bus pass.
Sounds good. 25 cents.
All right. So are we getting stuck with the vegetation? And just choosing to fail our saving throws?
But then we can't do anything. We have roll 5s, so
On the intelligence throw, we can fail the intelligence throw and then try to win the charisma.
we all just say,
We are not
"Oh
smart.
man!" But then he said,
Time critical. What's it gonna be?
"Oh shit!" And then he's gonna generate 5 flux. I don't know, man.
What would he generate flux from?
Next turn, I mean,
Oh,
from Mad Light. I don't know if that's the smartest plan.
but we can just ready as an attack, because right now we were not seen.
I
If
know.
we integrate, so we can always choose something that we aren't seen,
Okay.
and then just
Yeah, we're just gonna get we're gonna have to get our butts rocked from Mad Light then.
yeah.
In that case, I don't like it. I feel bad about it, but I think I'm gonna choose divinatoration.
Yeah, bus pass.
Confirming
time.
the generation.
So be it. All of you. DC 15 charisma saving throws.
All right.
Will you tell us which ability this is?
Using Twisting Fates.
Okay.
Doing
Okay.
great.
Before I confirm, Twisting Fates.
D20s
All
are
five.
right.
Or one round.
So anything that I care about 5s for is a -11.
Oh baby, let's go.
Do it.
Let's go.
Do either Marvus or Sabeiro care if they fail?
I think Sabeiro would be able to get more attacks in.
I will mention giving me an 11 is only going to give me a total of 14.
Okay.
Is it? Oh, did you? Oh,
But maybe should I save myself?
If you could save yourself, go for it.
I feel like I should.
Do it, baby.
I say do it.
Do it.
Save yourself.
But what can I do with my D20s? But I also don't want to be close. Shit. Should I do it?
Do it! Time critical.
I know. Alright. I think I'll use my feature. I want to save.
Alright then. So Twisted Fates is affecting Sera,
Here.
Sabeiro, and Marvus. Excellent. And that is where I will call the session tonight.
GG.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can finally breathe for a whole week.
I just want to confirm a thing before we call it.
Yeah.
Because we failed a saving throw, do we have to make another one? Be teleported adjacent to him because of the passive.
Yep.
That's his bonus action.
Nope. You
No,
gotta
that's-
make
that's
it
it.
again because you failed that, yeah. So roll that
Okay.
now. Might as well get that out of the way now.
Was that charisma?
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same save. Yeah. Made it.
You can choose to
Made
fail.
it.
Oh, we can choose to fail it.
Yeah, you can choose to fail it. And Sabeiro's going.
Sera's gonna stay where she is.
Sabeiro will
Zero,
teleport.
William?
What about you,
No,
Marvus?
actually not. I'm
I
not.
got
I'm staying.
plans.
What about you, Marvus?
I'm staying. I'm not.
Alright then. Boom, 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 bam. Save, 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 save. Alright, let's see what we got. We got any fucking fan art to look at? Oh shit, there's fan art.
Nooya, I do have a question though. Do you have your do you have tier 2 up?
No, I have tier 1.
Okay, I just wanted to ask.
Okay. Our first bit of fan art is from Waymaker.
So good.
Don't worry, it'll all work out.
Cute.
This is... Why is his nipple so long?
Oh wow. We got those fake nipples on.
Dude, he's got like them milk duds on his chest.
Ah, this is my
That's what he-
favorite fan art of Sera.
Squizzard.
I love it.
I conjure all of the arcane secrets.
What a great couple.
Hold my hand. Hold my tentacles.
Hold on.
Goddamn squizzards.
Please hold my tentacles.
Hold my long
My
nipples.
tentacles. All right. Good stuff. Do we have any subs to thank? Let's see. Let's take a look.
Any subwoofers?
Let's see. Zinmaster, thanks for the gifted sub. It looks like all of them. One gifted sub today. Thank you very much. Everything is appreciated. If you like what you saw today, please consider following the channel. If you really liked what you saw, please consider subscribing. Also, we have a Discord. Join that. Join us. Throughout February, I'll be curating and arranging all of the new pay-to-play games in Corvinus. They will all be streamed, obviously, but all their session zeros are going to be set up. There's still time to sign up to be a player for Corvinus. If you want to actually play with me, wow, me, this guy, then you can sign up in the Discord in the channel. Also, the art contest has been delayed until the 5th of February. So you have 3 final days to submit your art before we start having a stream where we select amongst you who gets the big bucks. Hope you enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the support. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.